In today's video, we're going to be playing Mega Draft, except we can only take win conditions. So yup guys, you heard that right, we're going to be choosing all win conditions today, except we're also going to be taking the cheapest cards we can get if we have, like, you know, 6 win conditions and there's no win condition left on the board. So yeah, that's how we're going to do it here today. We go for the bush first just because it's a very cheap win condition. I feel like it's the most easy to play. We do have quite a few win conditions here, but hopefully our opponent will snag one of them so we don't have to pick every single one. Dude, this is for real going to be the hardest challenge I ever did in Mega Draft. So let's see. I mean, I don't really want to go for a drill, guys. Oh, you know, actually I do. I was going to say we could not pick the drill, but I'm going to pick the drill just so I have a defensive building, because the drill can actually can get used on defense against certain things. And I guess I will try to also go for the battle ram as well, because it can have some defensive value against like a prince or something. You can just play it on defense. Guys, you know what I'm thinking is that maybe we could take the lava loon combo. That could be really good. We unfortunately may actually have to take the elixir golem. I just hope this guy takes a win condition so I don't have to do that. I will go for the mortar here first because that is another pretty nice building to use defensively. And I guess I might just have to take a balloon, right? I don't really know what else I would take. Yeah, I think balloon here. Might have to go for lava hound later, and then probably elixir golem. Okay, this guy does take the rocket. I'm really not sure what he's trying to take for the last card. Maybe he's going to have a no-win condition deck, but I will just take the lava hound here and pray that this guy snags the elixir golem off of my hands. Oh my gosh, it's E-Barbs. Okay guys, do you consider the Rune Giant to be a win condition or not? Because honestly, I don't think it is, just because on Royal API it's not listed as one, so I'm going to unfortunately just go with the Elixir Golem. We do have a whole 8 win conditions deck. Oh my gosh, man, this will be so rough, guys. I didn't expect to actually get 8 win conditions. I thought maybe we'd get, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 win conditions, and then we'd also get, a cheap card or two to at least help our cycle, but no, we just have all win conditions. So hopefully it works out well for us. The defensive drill here actually does get a little bit of value and is going to stop the E-Barbs pretty nicely. Okay, that's not too bad of a start. Yeah, I think the defensive drill will be our key to victory right here. That's really going to be the only way that we can actually win this matchup. Guys, I had so much fun earlier today, man. I was playing a bit of Clash Royale, but I was also playing some Among Us, and I was just joining, like, random lobbies and stuff, and it was actually so fun, bro. I kept on trolling people and, like, rage baiting and stuff, and it was so funny. Bro, you guys should try Among Us if you haven't tried it in a while. Even joining random lobbies can be kind of funny sometimes, but especially if you have some friends to play it with, that will be pretty nice. I kind of have to kite this with my Elixir Golem here. I don't think I have any other choice. Luckily, our tower should go for the archers. Okay, look at our bush! Guys, look at our bush! Oh my gosh! Bro, the bush damage is insane! And the drill actually defended the machine really well. Dude, the goblin machine was like the best choice I made. And also, of course, the bush. We just have to be careful to not overextend here, man. I think I'll just go for a balloon because I can't really defend if he goes in for like E-Barbs or something. So I just have to pray that he uses his elixir on defense. He does go for the archers. We get no damage here, but at least he doesn't get like a big E-Barbs push or something like that. I think I'll just try to go in for a mortar right here, because my other win conditions, they could probably give him a pretty big counter push. Alright, I'm going to go for the drill down the middle. We better spawn this goblin very quickly, otherwise we might be in a bit of trouble. The drill is really doing better than I expected, though. I didn't really think it would work very well against elite barbarians. Now, I think I just have to ignore that E-Barb hit. Yeah, I can't really do much about it. I'm just going to pressure the other side, guys, with a battle ram plus balloon. He could try to get archers down, but even if he does, I think it's not enough. Oh, he does play the rocket. I kind of forgot he had that. But he missed the rockets! Nice! We get the balloon hit! Let's go, guys! I think I just give him the tower. I don't really have something good to stop the executioner. I guess those pigs, they were a bit of an overspend, but guys, we're actually looking so good right now. Yes, and let's just go for a lava hound the back, because his executioner and archers are going to take a little bit for him to cycle to. I'll have my drill ready if he tries to pressure with the E-Barbs, and I think we can maybe even get like a battle ram to kite all of this potentially. Okay, I have to kind of go for the ram here. A little bit of an awkward positioning. We gotta just kite like crazy. Guys, let's go for a bush down the middle. Wait, we get a lava loon! Guys, I think we actually might have just stole the game. Bro, there's no way this deck worked, guys. There is no way. That is actually insane. He goes for the rocket. I guess it's not over yet, but... Oh, okay. It is going to be over, right? Good game. Oh my gosh, guys, this draft looks kind of insane with the golem up in here. I guess for now we just take the skelly barrel and... Wait, does Sparky count as a win condition? Yeah, it does. Okay, wait, that's actually really good. I kind of forgot about Sparky, guys, but Sparky's actually a really good win condition card that we can also take, so I am going to go for the Sparky. I think the strat here, guys, actually might be to take the kind of less popular win conditions, so maybe our opponent can snatch one of them. Okay, so let me see. We have Goblin Drill, we have RG, Hog Rider, Giant. We have quite a handful of win conditions here, so if we want to get a cycle card in our deck, he's going to have to take like 2. I kind of doubt that's going to happen, actually. Okay, I might just start taking the good win conditions then. Let me take the Goblin Drill. Oh, shoot, man, I didn't see the rocket on the board, guys. He took the rocket for my Sparky, so that's kind of just a waste for us now. Well, he took the Hog Rider. Hopefully he takes one more win condition. We'll see if he ends up doing that. I'm actually going to take the Speedy Balloon here, guys, because we have Skelly Barrel and Balloon, so we could get a really speedy Balloon. That would be actually pretty nice. Let's take the Giant as well. Alright, our opponent does actually have a pretty good Hog Rider deck right here. Shoot, I mean, I guess I'll just go for the RG here and just pray he takes the Golem, but I'm pretty sure we're actually going to have to take the Golem here. Okay, guys, our opponent has such a good deck, man. Okay, we got to go for the Golem. Alright, our opponent goes in for the Hog Rider. You know what, guys? Even though our opponent does have a lot of counters to our Sparky and stuff, I feel like our Sparky will still get a lot of value here because it's always going to force him to spend that 6 Elixir rocket, or at least like a Monk plus ability, which is also 6 Elixir. And in doing that, we can kind of just force him to play the game a bit slower. He's going to have to like react to me instead of always just playing really aggressively. So I feel like it might benefit us a little bit. In some ways, at least. Also, I do kind of want to get to my Skelly Barrel here, man, so I can try to get a Speedy Balloon down. That would be really nice, actually. We're going to set up for the Giant in the back. Probably going to have to do a lot of kiting throughout this game to, like, pool different units for our towers to be able to counter them. Anyways, let's go in for a Sparky right here. He's probably going to get his rocket down onto it, I'm assuming. He's definitely going to rocket that, right? Yeah, he does go in for the rocket. He almost missed, but not quite. Alright, let's just go for the mortar. Don't really have much better to do. If he goes in for a Hog Rider... Okay, he does go in for the Hog Rider, guys. I am kind of dead here. Unless my mortar could clutch up. Wait, mortar, clutch up, clutch up! Okay, we do get one more shot in there. I can't respond to this bandit. But, guys, we have the Speedy Balloon. Let's go for the Speedy Balloon. Skelly Barrel Balloon. We're going to take a ton of damage on both sides here. But I think our opponent literally can't defend. Yes, he pulled the Skelly Barrel, but not the Balloon. Nice, that's going to be so much tower damage. Is that tower down or no? Oh, it's not going to be tower down. No, that bomb is not going to do enough damage. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to RG here just to stop these minions. Because those minions would have taken my tower if I didn't respond there with the RG. RG is going to take down his tower. He's still winning, though, in terms of tower damage because he does have both of my towers. Pretty low HP. It's a shame I can't play my Sparky here because the Monk would just pretty easily reflect it. I think we're going to have to try to kite this Monk here with a Giant. I guess I'll mortar here to defend the Hog Rider. I don't really know if it's going to work. He does go for his ability. That's actually a pretty good Monk ability, I'm not going to lie. We got to just prey on our defensive drill here to defend his Hog Rider. No hits, please. Nice! And now, guys, he does have the rocket, which can obviously take just about all of my tower here. But we're going to try to force it on the Sparkies. Nice! Wait, I played the Golem too high, bro. I didn't think the Sparky would get the shot there, guys. Oh my gosh. Wait, I kind of just sold, bro. Wait, I gotta go for a Balloon here, and then just make it not go for the bomb tower. Now, I can't defend that Hog Rider, but hopefully we get some damage here on the left side. Balloon is gonna get one hit there, okay. Little something, I suppose. Please kill this witch, please. Sparky! Sparky! Sparky, nice! I don't really care about the fact that he gets the rocket on my tower there, guys, because I would have just died otherwise if that Sparky didn't get that big shot. Shoot, man, this is tough. I think we just go for a Giant Balloon the pocket. I know he has minions and stuff. I'm just hoping it's not going to be enough for him. He's going to get them really late, so I don't know if it'll be enough, guys. But if we get one hit here, it's not enough. We need 2 Balloon hits. But I think we get it, guys. Let's go, man. What a clutch win. Oh, shoot, guys. We're in the next match. All right, we got an interesting looking card pool right here. Let's just take the bush first and see what this guy is up to. Okay, this guy takes the Berserker and the Ice Spirit. Probably going to be a tryhard right here just based off the first 2 picks. Let's go in for the Wall Breakers and Just take the drill as well. I'm always taking the drill, man. It's so good for us. Okay, this guy's going for like a hyper bait deck or something, or at least it looks like that, but I kind of stole his bait cards, so I'm not really sure what win condition our opponent might end up choosing. Shoot, I don't know what I want to take here. I guess I'll go for a balloon. I could take the Ram Rider, but I kind of want him to steal it, so I can end up getting a cycle card. And the cheapest cards here, guys, are the 2 elixir ones, so we can actually get a log if our opponent ends up taking a win condition away from us. No, actually, never mind. He would have to take 2 win conditions, I think. Yeah, he'd have to take 2 of them. Oh my gosh, the skeleton army. Alright, I'm going to go for the Ram Rider here. I kind of wonder what this guy might try to go for as his last couple of cards here. We could just take the RG, and he has no win condition left unless he goes for, like, a Lava Hound, maybe. Wait, this guy actually took Elixir Golem? Wow, that is surprising. That is very surprising. I'm going to go for the Hound. That's my only choice right here. Okay, guys, this opponent is actually low-key kind of crazy, man. He took the Elixir Golem. Luckily, we just get the RG down in the nick of time here to kite this mini Pekka, but it's going to basically take out our entire thing, which is not great. But he does play the Goblin Hut, to be fair, which is a pretty expensive building. I'm going to try to kite a couple of the skeletons here. Nice, beautiful wall breakers placement, guys. We literally have to defensive Xbow on an E-Golem, which is not what you want to do. But honestly, it might defend it just because he didn't support the Elixir Golem. And if he goes for anything else, we just have a Goblin Drill. So low-key, this is going to work out, guys. Look at that. Xbow actually does put in the work quite a bit there. Nice, perfect, let's go. Wait, he has the E-Spirit. Wait, guys, we could get our king up off the E-Spirit here. Let's see if we could get our king up with an RG. Yes, this will help out so much in this matchup, man. Let's go. And he spent the mini Pekka on the Ram Rider, which means that he has no mini Pekka now for our Royal Giant. Let's kite the mini Pekka here. Let's go for a defensive drill for the Elixir Golem. No, 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 my drill. No. I think the only reason we might survive right here, guys, is because we do have our King Tower up. Bro, I actually cannot defend the Skarmy. I'm going to have to balloon here just to tank the Ice Spirit, because with the Ice Spirit there, he would have actually just taken, like, my whole tower with that Skarmy. Bro, the King Tower just helped us so massively. He still defends the balloon somehow, man. I thought he would be dead there, to be honest. We get a bit of double lane pressure going. Hopefully we get some damage here. Ram Rider's getting a nice damage on the tower. Doesn't do anything too crazy, though. But the bush here is actually going to get some, probably a lot bigger damage. We could get the wall breakers down here to kite. Nice, man. Guys, that's the perfect wall breakers placement to kite stuff like mini Pekkas and things like that if they're placed on the inside of the map. It only works, though, guys, if they're placed kind of like on the inside of the map, like the inside of the river. If they're placed kind of like on the outside, like right here, or like right here, I mean, then it doesn't work. Most of the time, anyways. Alright, this guy's push is actually pretty scary, just because these Skarmy skeletons are going to kind of stack up, but maybe our Ram Rider is actually going to deal with them pretty well. Yeah, look at that Ram Rider, man. I kind of need to get some more defense down, guys, so I think I have to just drill right here. We are getting Elixir back from the Elixir Golem, but only a little bit. Oh my gosh, the mini Pekka is kind of in here. Oh gosh, the freaking, dude, the freaking stuff just didn't pull the way I wanted it to. Tell me we take the tower. We gotta kite this mini Pekka, guys. I think I'm so dead here. But if we could take his tower before he takes ours, maybe we can actually win. Maybe? Wait, suspicious bush? Guys, I can't defend, bro. I can't defend. Wait, can I get a drill down for defense? Drill, drill, drill! No. Okay, let's go, guys. We finally got the 3 musketeers, which is probably the best possible thing we could have got here. This card pool looks really interesting as well. There's not like a crazy amount of win conditions. We're going to take the 3, and we're going to take the Skelly Barrel as well. Guys, I really hope our opponent takes a win condition, because if he does, I could actually take 2 cycle cards, and that would be so good. So I'm going to try to like take the kind of mid-win conditions first, so this guy will hopefully take one before we pick them all. We're going to go for the Lava Hound here, then I guess we could also take maybe the Balloon, and I'll just hope that he goes for like Piggies or the Goblin Giant, I suppose. Dude, our opponent is not going for a win condition, guys. Alright, I think he is making like kind of a Royal Hogs deck or a Goblin Giant deck. I'm going to take the RG for right now, and then do I take Piggies or the Goblin Giant is the question. I guess I'll take the Goblin Giant first. Nice, guys, our opponent took the Royal Hogs. Yes, let's go, man. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I could have taken the piggies earlier because they were better than like Lava Hound and stuff like that, but I purposely left them open just to bait him to take them. So now we can go for the Fire Spirit, and we have an option for any 2 Elixir card as well. Oh man, our opponent took the Inferno Dragon, but I think we'll be okay though. As for the 2 Elixir card, he has piggies, so I think the best choice here would be like a Berserker or a Bomber. I just feel like Bomber would be a little bit better to counter piggies, so we're going to go for the Bomber. Nice, guys. I really like this deck, man. This deck actually looks kind of playable, so hopefully it works out well. Hopefully we don't end up losing with like the strongest deck we've had so far. Hopefully this works out well. Yeah, so he goes for the defensive cage here. I guess we can just pressure with a Skelly Barrel. My defense is still extremely choppy, so I'm going to have to just get some really nice pressure to force this guy into defending the whole time. Yo, look at the damage we're going to get right here on the right side. That's so good. That is so much damage there. Oh, shoot, I didn't see the Goblin Cage Brawler. That just got, like, all his damage back, but it's fine. We're going to go for a Balloon here, just get a Bomber for the piggies. Really happy that I'm able to have the Bomber in this deck. It feels like such a blessing. Balloon is not going to get a connection here, but we could just stop his counter push pretty easily here by kiting it. Kiting that Inferno Dragon. I'm pretty far away from my 3 Musketeers, so I do have to be really careful right now, man. Once I get the Elixir for the 3 Musketeers again, though, guys, I think we're going to be in a pretty good spot. But it's going to be a little bit until I get this 9 Elixir. Wait, tell me I could get it for this mini Pekka, please, please, please. Tell me I could get it. I'm going to go for the 3M down low. Okay, that is going to pull everything. No! Oh, the mini Pekka got a hit in there, man. That kind of sucks. But he spent so much Elixir. He spent the mini Pekka, he spent the arrows. We could just Skelly Barrel here. He has no arrows now, so he's probably going to lose his tower on the right side. Yes, he misplaces the Tesla. Or maybe he just knew his tower would fall, so he just wanted to stop the Musketeers with that Tesla there. That was a really bad Tesla, though. Now, guys, our tower's kind of low at this point, so I'm actually going to just Lava Hound here. And I'll just let him take my tower in order to hopefully make a nice Lava Loon push. Because he could punish us really easily for going for Lava Loon. But if we just ignore his piggies, then I feel like we get the Elixir to safely do this push. So yeah, we're going to get Lava Loon here. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the Inferno Dragon. Bro, how do I even break through with the Lava Loon push now? Wait, he played the Poison. He played the Poison, which means that our 3 Musketeers now could probably get a lot of value. And Balloon is still kind of making its way through here, and it actually does get on the tower for a very nice shot. Maybe a little bit over-aggressive piggies by our opponent right here. He goes for the arrows as well, but that means he has no arrows for the Skeleton Barrel. So I think we just pull out the Speedy Balloon right here and probably take the win, I would assume. Yeah, so we go for the Skelly Barrel Balloon. It's not going to go for the Goblin Cage. He goes for the Inferno Dragon, but it does get distracted by the Skelly Barrel. Balloon is probably going to get a hit on the tower. Archie will take it if not. And man, that was our easiest win yet. I mean, he took one of my towers, sure, but that felt so dominant. Let's freaking go. Alright guys, we have some pretty important stuff to talk about, which I will go over as we're in this match, so just stay tuned for that. It'll be pretty interesting. We do go for the Miner right here, because it can kind of act like a knight on defense, so that will be pretty nice to take. There's actually not a crazy amount of win conditions here. I'm going to go for the Drill once again, because it did prove to be pretty nice the first time. Alright, I can already tell our opponent is a tryhard, man. Opponent just took Dark Gob and Princess, and the only small spell that can kill them. Oh no, he did actually leave the log, but it's not like we can take that anyways. Shoot, I guess I'll just go for the Rog Hider right here. And let's see what other win conditions there are. There's like 1, 2... Okay, there's Lava Hound, Giant, Battle Ram, Piggies, Balloon, and Graveyard. So we're probably going to get an all-win condition deck. I'm kind of curious, though, if some games we can actually get a couple of cycle cards at the end of it. Wait, Xbow, I didn't even realize we had Xbow on the board. Xbow and Firecracker, bro. This guy has like all the toxic cards in a single deck. But you know what, guys? We can actually go for the Giant here, which is a great Xbow counter. So I guess that's kind of good. And shoot, what else do I want to take here? I mean, I'll take the Piggies. They're not too bad. Man, guys, I really hope we get 3 Musketeers at some point in this video, because 3 Musketeers are actually a win condition, and they can just attack back stuff, so they would be so good to get. I am actually going to take the Graveyard here just to have defensively against like a Mighty Miner or a Mini Pekka. Alright, I guess we just have to go for a Balloon as our last pick. I mean, this is definitely going to be interesting, guys. We have quite a few ways to break through. Not very many ways to defend, though. But at least this guy's main win condition is Xbow, and we of course have the giant for that. Only issue is that our cycle is super slow, so that's not going to be too nice. I'm going to try to just get my king up here. Dude, I literally have to drill on the princess, man. That is so sad. Guys, that drill is so sad, bro. Why did I have to do that? I mean, at least it kills it, but shoot, I did not really want to have to do that goblin drill. Luckily, the defensive miner could, you know, deal with the princess pretty well in the future. I'm going to go ahead and kite the mini Pekka here with the Hog Rider. Might even pull the Firecracker. Yeah, it's pulling the Firecracker somehow. Bro, that Hog Rider was so good. That got so much defensive value. Now, I think we're just going to have to go for a miner here for the Mighty Miner, because I kind of want to save my giant for the Xbow if possible. But man, so far we're not doing bad at all. Okay, there goes the Mighty Miner ability. I think actually I do have to giant here. Oh no. Okay, we just barely get it down in the nick of time. Not really sure what this guy will do against the giant since his Mighty Miner is out of cycle. I think we just go for a drill here, trying to... Wait, is that going to activate his King Tower? Guys, I feel like if I went in for a drill, it would just activate his King Tower, so... Didn't end up doing that. You know, we could just kite the mini Pekka here with the battle ram. Piggies are getting really good damage on the tower, but mini Pekka does get the hit there on the ram, so not really sure if they'll actually get much damage at all. Okay, we get a nice little hit right there. We can just go for the defensive drill here once again on the princess. My cycle is getting a little bit awkward, but if it works, right, guys? And anyways, kind of what I wanted to talk about here in this match, guys, is kind of just like... Well, you know, once in a while I get people asking, like, Ian, do you have a girl? Or, like, when are you going to get a girl and stuff like that. But, man, guys, I don't really like the whole, you know, dating scene nowadays and stuff like that. I feel like it's just, like, so shallow, you know, and people there just, I feel like put so minimal effort and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They're just, like, talking to a bunch of people, then they're constantly ghosting people, finding new people who they think is better looking. They're just, like, constantly finding someone who they think is better looking than the previous person, just always switching people and just never finding anything serious. And then yeah, just, it's not that it's difficult to find something, just that it's difficult to find something meaningful, and it only really matters if it's meaningful, because for me, I just date to marry. Well, I don't date though, but yeah, if I, like, you guys get what I'm saying, right? Like, I would only be with someone if I could see myself marrying them. And yeah, it's so draining just to talk to people that you know are just, like, so shallow, so that's why I don't really do that. I have the door open, though, to, like, you know, look for someone in some serious places, but I'm kind of just, like, leaving that door open for when I really think that I'm perfectly ready for it.